Africa, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. He is a hotel management graduate from IHMCTN Kolkata, an alumnus of the executive program at IIM Bangalore and AMP INSEAD Paris, a distinguished hotelier and a distinguished professional. Mrs. Sunita Bhagwat Madam is a distinguished IFS officer. She is currently holding the position of VC and MD of our own tourism corporation. She has also been, she is also additional PCF, and she serves on many policy making bodies of both the government of Telangana and other national bodies. Then I come to Sri Ramdev Rao, who is actually a nature lover, a person who has been contributing to the greenery in Hyderabad apart from his passion for growing trees, and I have seen him last 20-25 years being a very good advocate of the nature and nature-based tourism. So the session is divided into two parts for easier understanding. One is the corporate part, which IHCL and our RFC will take over. In a sense, two of them will speak. Then we'll talk, Madam, we'll have nature and nature-based tourism, which will be headed by Madam and Mr. Ramdev Rao. So quickly, before we start the panel and before we ask the questions or before we ask their inputs, I just want to know from the panelists a quick take about this. How do you find being in this Telangana summit? Mr. Rao? Yeah, no, I have my, okay.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's very exciting, and 3 trillion is a very motivating, and I hope hospitality and tourism will contribute significantly, as little while ago Madam was saying. Probably let us aim for double-digit growth contribution to the GDP.
Please, Madam.
Yeah, good morning to everyone. In fact, this is a very good platform, and it's very exciting to be over here and to promote tourism and ecotourism also. And ecotourism will definitely go ahead by leaps and bounds. And you will also see that ecotourism is as such an industry where it is contributing to the GDP, and ecotourism is also not behind. It will also go ahead to the whatever is the objective of our 3 trillion economy by 2047. Thank you.
Before I request Mr. Prabhat Verma, please check the AV once again. Just check, is that audible? Are we audible? Can the audience raise your hands? Maybe I'm audible because I have a louder voice.
Am I audible? It's fantastic to be here for the Global Summit. The bold vision of the Honorable Chief Minister and the eminent panelists here. It's a competent, caring, capable and confident Telangana tourism strategy that we have seen. A young state, but with an ancient soul. I think the world is very much clear that it's not the question of the big beating the small, but it is the question of who is faster, and that's what Telangana seems to be accelerating towards a great future. I wish the state the very best, and I'm enjoying every moment of this summit. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Baba. Now I move to A.V. Rao Garu to talk about tourist experiences, MICE-W economy, and what are you doing at RFC to promote the tourism?
Yeah. So, Ramoji Film City, as you know, we have a very uniquely placed destination, which is cinema-based. One of the unique, what we offer is no other destination can offer, and 25 years of our journey, we have lots of things. Motivated film-based tourism, not only tourism but also experiential conferences, and from around 16 lakh people come to Ramoji Film City all over India, sir, out of which 70 to 75% is the rest of the country. So there is a lot of scope for us to look at Telangana and promote the local last mile travel agents. And with due, I must thank Minister Garu, Jupalli Krishna Rao Garu. Telangana Zarur Ana is in a very catchy campaign which has been running and it has been sustained, including participating in some international exhibitions, which was not the case earlier. That ecosystem will definitely help with the state taking the key role.
Thank you. I have another small question to you, sir. Basically, if you look at tourist experience, especially in the global context, we have 4 issues which we talk about. One is branding, second is skill development, the third is culinary tourism, which I request Prabhat Verma Garu to speak, and beyond Hyderabad. Now, today any guest coming to Hyderabad would ask me 2 places. One is Charminar and second one is most preferred is Ramoji Film City. How are you promoting that and what is the suggestion to the government to improve this?
So, it's a very typical question, difficult question to answer. As Telangana government, it's a ecosystem. The entire ecosystem needs to be developed. That will be the responsibility of the ecosystem. Consists of the various destinations and providing quality products, and state providing impetus in bringing the inbound. A destination. For example, Ramdev Garu has a very unique product. So unique products, what happens is they complement each other. They complement each other. They have a, because a traveler, a tourist, when he visits any city, he would like to experience as many different experiences as possible. So what happens is once we have unique experiences, so the strength of length of stay will increase. So that will have an impact on the complete ecosystem. You know, hotels get filled up, and it is, we look up to the government, any government for that matter. Incredible India from the center, and Telangana Zarur Ana is a very, we are very happy for that. So it's sustained, will have impact on inbound. Inbound tourism, if you look at, we are yet to get back to the post, the pre-COVID levels. The inbound has not yet taken that kind of wings. Still, there is a lot of scope, and we look up to ecosystem. It's a hand in hand. Destinations have to give quality product, quality experiences. We cannot totally depend on government to do everything. Government has limitations. They can do certain things, but we need to provide the quality in everything. As they say, tourist, trust a tourist. When we deliver a quality service, word of mouth will have a great impact, and that will have a ripple effect on the complete tourism ecosystem.
Thank you, sir. What you meant was that we need to package tourism, we need to create this experience for the tourists, and also we need to be creating an ecosystem. Our Honorable Minister at the end, we will request him for his comments on what initiatives we are taking. Now over to Mr. Prabhat. You have been a distinguished hotelier. You are a wonderful management professional. And you know, today we are talking about global experience from local visits. It's called local. So first of all, let me ask you, how at IHCL you are creating this local experience?
Thank you. We come from the Indian Hotels Company Limited, which is 122 years of legacy, a Tata company for over 150 years in existence. We have a lot back. And the legacy of this unique state, young, as I said, in its belongingness since 2014, but it's got an ancient soul. And to give credence to that, there is that many more moments that one needs to celebrate in this great state. The city of Hyderabad itself has multiple ways to represent. From the Kakatiyas to the Sufism to the Nizams to multiple more. The Buddhist sector, it connects the dots in many multiple ways. So when you talk about quality tourism, when you talk about preservation of heritage, the live example is the resurrection of the Taj Falaknuma. That's been a great storytelling for India. That you are not only looking at the palaces which is famous in Rajasthan, but there's a unique palace of the Nizam which has been now protected, preserved and presented in its unique format. the kind of awards and accolades that Palace gets for its architectural beauty, the experience that it delivers, the food and the cuisine that it relates to, is what this state stands for. It's just not the IP of Hyderabadi biryani or the IP of Halim, but it's also the millet story, the agricultural story of this great state. And that's what we need to relate to the bazaars in Charminar, the Irani cafes that you may want to connect with, but also the entire village tourism and all, with the kind of portfolio and brand that IHCL has, from the Tree of Life, from the Amma homestays to gateways that upscale, or the gingers that we need to have those hotels across every district. This is a lot that we can deliver as part of the Indian hotels, and I'm very excited with the minister here with us. There will be multiple ways to skill the youth here, and whether it is a culinary institute that can be formed, whether a skill center that can be developed in the future city that we are here now. It's marvelous that 30 kilometers from the airport, you have such a vast potential that needs to be tapped. I can go on and on, but I will give time for the other panelists. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prabhat. One related question. How do you marry the cuisine and the travel? I mean, is there because recently a survey has shown that 1 out of 4 people travel for food. And how do you combine this combination of food and travel? Do you deliver local experiences, or you do create new experiences?
So there's multiple new ways of the new genre of travel. We are well aware of the fact that there is a pilgrimage travel, there's a temple food attached to it. We are aware about the cause of culinary trails right to the foods in Banaras, to the Goan food or the food of West Bengal. The food of Hyderabad, the food of Telangana could be a great culinary trail. It could be celebrating the Sankranti to the Ramzan month. There is multiple ways to create a calendar of events, and I believe this is something that's already celebrated, but we can accentuate it further. There's multiple ways that people travel now in groups, in alumni groups, as family, interconnected families, and this is one city and state which gives you extended kind of stay. And that's what my fellow panelist was mentioning. How do you give quality that is not limited for a one-night stay? It's about extended vision. It's about the 3-hour radius around Hyderabad that you get multiple options.
Thank you. I now move on to ma'am. Ma'am, you know, today in this digital world, people are looking at digital detox, going towards, somebody wrote in a book, if you're very stressed up, go to the mountains or go to the forest. So how are you developing the ecotourism initiatives? You are a pioneer in this, and Telangana state has done a lot of things in the policy. Can you please elaborate?
Yeah. One thing before I answer your question, I would like to just... I think this is fine. Okay. It's okay?
Keep it closer.
Now? Yeah. Before I start and reply to your question, I would like to just quote by Jennifer Nini, who is a sustainable activist, where she says, I quote, "We are not above nature, we are a part of nature." So when we say that we are a part of nature, yes, ecotourism is a part where it is on the broader canvas. It is one of the tourism activities, that is ecotourism, and when ecotourism we say, it is an amalgamation of, you know, and it encapsulates, whether it is a nature-based tourism, it provides employment opportunities to the locals, and also at the same time conserve the forest and protect it, and with minimum carbon footprints. That is what ecotourism is all about, and we are going ahead with ecotourism, where this is already shows, the government shows the intent in its Telangana tourism policy 2025-2030, that Telangana tourism policy, it integrates state-wise ecotourism framework wherein Telangana Forest Development Corporation is a nodal agency to implement and take up the projects of ecotourism. So in this, we have a long-term commitment of sustainable and responsible tourism. We have already identified some of the tourism destinations, ecotourism destinations, which we have already commenced, also started at Amrabad Tiger Reserve, and also in case of Vikarabad also. So we can show a short, if you permit us, we can ask the chair to please release,
Can you
to
play the
showcase the
audio?
films, and it is a better opportunity for us to showcase. Thank you.
Can you play the video of Amrabad and Breeze, two videos which I have given?
Here, the forest speaks first, not in words, but in the way the wind gently introduces the day. You follow the trails without thinking. They know where you're headed. They always have. Morning rises slow. A bite to eat. A sip of warmth. Amidst the greens all around. And suddenly, the journey feels like part of the destination. And then, you arrive. Cottages waiting between trees, patient, unhurried. Every space inside feels like it was made for your pace. A bed that knows how to quiet the noise. A view that stays with you longer than you expect. The birds carry on their stories above. The leaves keep time. The breeze remembers every traveler and tells them, you belong here. One place, many ways to feel alive again. Come home to the calm you've been missing. The breeze. Here,
Madam, would you like the next video also? Yeah, please play the next video also, the forest development.
In the wild heart of Amrabad Tiger Reserve, the jungle comes alive. Every ride, a new story. And just 150 kilometers from Hyderabad, your escape awaits. Mananur Jungle Resort. Now under Deccan Woods and Trails.
Can I?
Madam, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll continue, though the videos they speak, the pictures speak more than 1,000 words, but I would like to add some more things. Like Telangana has a great, interesting and pristine places to explore, experience and educate. So we are doing a lot of things, the government under the leadership of our minister, Honorable Minister for Environment, Forest and Endowments. We are spearheading under this, under the identity, as you have seen, that it is Deccan Woods and Trails. Already have seen that ATR and Vikarabad also. New ecotourism projects are also under pipeline at various places, that is the backwaters of Sri Ram Sagar project, Tadwai and Pakal, that is in Mulgu districts. We are also coming up with guided forest treks, which will soon be introduced with an app for online booking, offering safe, curated access to wilderness areas while promoting conservation awareness. So this also will be shortly will be coming up. We are also empowering the local youth. As you have seen in case of Amrabad Tiger Reserve, we have engaged the local youth, that is the tribes, the local tribes of the Chenchus. We have already the earlier from the forest department also, they have provided the hospitality training. Further, we have honed their skills also. And we are also giving naturalist certification course also we are giving them. All these activities we are taking up to ensure that we go ahead and ensure that we are one of the best in the country in case of ecotourism or that way. So we are doing our very best, and we will definitely, by 2047, we will be the first in the country. Before that only, because after 5 years, next 5 years and next 5 years, we will be somewhere above 5, I can guarantee you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That means that the government of Telangana, under the leadership of our Honorable Minister, Mrs. Konda Sureka Garu, have drawn up plans for the next 5, 10 and 15 years. In non-forest areas, the ecotourism activity is being taken up. That's what I understand. And also,
Add to this also, I will not take much of your time, but in case of the non-forest forest areas, the private parties can invest, come and invest also. But in case of the forest areas, because within the ambit of the certain rules, that the FCA rules are there, we have to follow either it is the forest department or it is the Forest Development Corporation which has to implement that. Thank you.
thank you. Ma'am, now I move on to the next speaker, next panelist, Mr. Ramdev Rao, who is a very nature enthusiast, a very big nature enthusiast. Started his business in inflatables. You know, most of you know the inflatables. And throughout this country, inflatable business is the market leader. And then he moved on to nature, nature-based tourism. And can we have a video of experience before I ask questions to Mr. Ramdev Rao? It's already there. Just sent it. Okay, so I'll go on to Mr. Rao before the video is played. How did you build this 137-acre nature? It's like a huge. It matches the standards, international standards. I am told that it is creating a lot of buzz among young people. The weekend getaway. But first, we would like to listen from you. What motivated you to be investing so much in this kind of projects? And I know you are a nature lover. You develop plants, trees. You collect a lot of trees which are very old. We want to hear from you.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, actually, basically, I am a plant lover, and I studied fine arts. I used to have a export-oriented company. I traveled 85 countries across the world, and 25 years back, I visited one garden by name Nangluch Garden in Thailand. After seeing that, I didn't got sleep for 10 days. Then that time only I decided to make something in my lifetime. And actually, before COVID, after COVID, everyone started about health and health consciousness and spending time for holidays and all. And by seeing this kind of opportunity, not only that, actually, if anyone can live without water 7 days and without food 35 days, but no one can live 2 minutes without oxygen. Actually, nowadays, no one realizing this about greenery and about environment. And that's what I want to initiate to do this kind of thing. Everyone should plant one tree at least for that purpose. Actually, I made this garden and imported trees from around 85 countries, thousands of trees. Also curated, being an artist, I made around 600 sculptures and eco resort. I think there is a big potentiality for tourism for Telangana state. This Hyderabad is centrally located and same distance from Mumbai, Chennai and Bangalore. And we have a very great project by Ramajirao Garu. Actually, that kind of things, that's what, sir, what he said. And if anyone starts onto a wholesale market, they have to go to Begum Bazaar. Like that, we have to have several things, tourist-related projects in Hyderabad, and we can attract tourists from all over India, not only all over India, from international tourists also. Recently in Spain, people agitated not to get tourists because of tourists flooding to the Spain and European countries. And I've been to USA around 1993, and people used to ask me, you are from which country? I used to tell I'm from India. People used to, oh, where is India? Like that. And after 2000, same people asked me, you are from which country? They used to tell, wow, it's a brainy country. India is a brainy people. That's what nowadays, actually Europe and other developed countries people after retirement, they plan go around the world. Actually, that time they used not used to keep in their bucket list India, but now everyone keeping India in their traveling bucket list. That's what we have to utilize this kind of opportunities and to attract international tourists. One tourist will generate around 5 people employment. That is actually our Chief Minister and our Minister dream to get 3 trillion by 2047. But tourism can make a big role in that. Actually, without big investments, small ideas, small things can attract tourism, and tourism can give a big employment opportunity.
Thank you, Ramdev Rao Garu. I now move on to, again, Prabhat ji, last round of questions, and then we will request honorable ministers. There's a new concept developing around the world called LEAP, leisure tourism, entertainment, adventure, and personal tourism. One of these you can pick up and then speak about.
You know, Professor, it's a combination of all together these days. There's nothing called work alone these days, and that's the beauty of tourism. Because of the interconnected way that we operate, and there is this IT solutions everywhere, especially in this great city and the state, there's staycation or pleasure, they call business and leisure together. Also the part that world is one now, and the intergenerational set of people with the children in US or Singapore or Bombay, Mumbai or in Hyderabad, or the way they connect once or twice in a year is also a great way to work and also be together as family. So that's something which is catching on, and it will always be there. You know, gone are the days when we used to plan for a holiday once in 6 months or once a year. I remember my father would get his privileged leave, and we will get those to travel around. Today, the kind of work and the ways of the world is such that you may need a weekly break. You may need once a month break. And that's why with multiple touristic opportunity available in this great state, you are able to do a fine job of it. One more point that I want to add on in the vision of the Chief Minister, one room adds to nearly 10 jobs in hospitality. And that's the reason why as many more investments that can come in, the youth of today, employability and at all strata of society, semi-skilled, fully skilled. The hospitality industry welcomes everybody. And then there is a growth that can come by. Important aspect of what hospitality teaches to society is discipline. And when it comes across that the same colleague of ours goes back to his home or her home, the whole society also develops in that kind of genre for tomorrow. So we are part of a great, fraternity of hospitality, and as Indian Hotels Company Limited, we are committed to the growth of Telangana. As many corridors of skill development or hospitality ventures, we'll be love to participate, sir.
Thank you. I'll take it from there. And then just to add that the state has a very big National Institute for Tourism and Hospitality Management. I am director now. Our Honorable Minister will throw more light on skill building. Now I move on to Ramoji Films, Mr. Reddy Rao. ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో చాలా మంది పిలిగ్రిమేజ్ టూరిజం కూడా చేస్తున్నారు. అంటే అడ్వెంచర్, పిలిగ్రిమేజ్, ఆల్సో లెజర్ టూరిజం ఇట్లాంటివి. Ramoji Film City, what is the approach or what is the strategy for the next 5 years or 10 years? Inka meedana suggestions unte kuda you can always give.
Yeah, so basically Ramoji Film City, our core experience is magic of cinema. That actually attracts tourists, and since we have, as you know, Ramoji Film City is the world's largest. Lots of pan-India, so-called pan-India films are produced there. So that creates interest for people to come and experience. Apart from that, we, Ramoji Group, as a future projects, there are several projects group is planning. In the last 2 months ago, we have signed up an agreement also, some kind of an understanding. So our DPR is in progress. We are, water park is one. There are several projects. It's too early to comment, but holistic experiences. Cinema is one aspect. Adventure, already we have adventure. We would like to go to the next level. Adventure, ecotourism, medical tourism, wellness tourism. Wellness tourism is another area where our group is seriously considering. So all these experiences within a vicinity would only encourage the tourist to look at Hyderabad. Look at Hyderabad in a much more newer perspective.
Thank you. Thank you. Ma'am, last question to you, or last request is, how do you want to package this hyper-local tourism? Today, a lot of youngsters want to go to the nature, Amrabad or any other locations. What is the strategy of the government? Is there any planning to tell the college students or professionals? We have a lot of hospitality management professionals here. Also, weekend IT, life sciences, pharma. How do you project nature-based tourism?
Now everyone is interested in the nature-based tourism, and we are promoting it. We are using all social media for promotion of our ecotourism products which are available right now. We are using all the social media platforms basically, whether it is Instagram or whether it is, and it is not in silos we are working. We have to work with the tourism department also. So that also we will be doing it. And we are developing in a phase-wise manner. So additional ecotourism destinations are also being proposed, which I have already mentioned it. And Hyderabad being the IT hub, and a lot of youngsters or ZZen, they would like to go for a weekend destination. So we are developing lot of ecotourism sites which will be just 2 hours or 1.5 hour drive from the Hyderabad city, so that they can, it will provide solace to not only to the soul but also to the mind and body. It can relax. So ecotourism provides it all. It is a meditation, I can say. It will be very, they will really enjoy and experience being in the midst of the forest, in the midst of the nature. So the government is making all out efforts, and we will definitely ensure that there will be further activities in case of ecotourism. There is another one which is already the forest department is also coming up in case of Masjid Gadda, which is just next to airport, behind the airport. So that will also be there shortly. So there will be lot of weekend getaways for the IT people also, and the youngsters.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Sri Ramdev Rao Garu. Last point, how are you promoting event-based tourism, and then the video about the experience we can see. Can you play the video once? Just a film about. Thank you. For all the panelists, had a wonderful discussion. We covered art, culture, history. Further, we'll cover temple tourism, leisure, adventure, and lake tourism also is coming up. And of course, culinary and many more. There are 35 varieties of kind of possible areas in tourism, and much more are expanding. ఇప్పుడు మన గౌరవ మంత్రివర్యులు జూపల్లి కృష్ణారావు గారు టూరిజం అండ్ ఎక్సైజ్, అలాగే మన మంత్రివర్యులు శ్రీమతి కొండా సురేఖ గారు విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ endowments or the temple related tourism in case the audience has any suggestions. But I pass on to our Honorable Minister to speak and give his message to the audience.
First of all, good morning to you all and all the participants in this panel discussion today. My colleague Minister Srimati Konda Surekha Garu and our MD Kranti Garu and my other Director Nidim Sri Venkatamana Garu and the experienced Chairman Ramdev Garu, Vice President Indian Hotels Company Limited Sri Prabhat Verma Garu and Vice President Ramoji Film City A.V. Rao Garu and Sunita Garu, Additional Principal CCM. I am so happy to be here with you all, and also I am very happy and also thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister in conducting this global event, global summit, for achieving 3 trillion economy by 2047, when India got, by the time India got 100 years independence. The very purpose of conducting this event is for making 3 trillion economy. It is the duty of our government, responsible government. The purpose is why should we attain 3 trillion economy? That is for the betterment of the people. Many people sacrificed for achieving Telangana with an intention for the betterment of the all sections of the society. So, to fulfill their dreams, so we have to improve our economy. Though it may appear a big task, but still nothing is impossible in this world for a willing mind. So our government under the leadership of Sri Reddy Garu has taken up this event. We are so confident we will achieve it. Okay. And in the process, in achieving this goal, tourism department also plays a key role. Most of you might be aware, few of the countries globally, especially in the Middle East and the Asian countries, they don't have any other resources other than sea. But still they could achieve now their purchasing per capita income is much higher than most of the countries. So we are lagging behind, not only Telangana, in the entire country. It is a most neglected sector. Now, our government, our Chief Minister focusing on this tourism. Definitely, first of all, I once again thank the participant because your contribution also is there. There are many, we did not create basically for attracting tourism. We have many wonderful structures, forts, monuments, temples, and scenic beauty. So like that, there are many. We have to attract people, means like any other industrialist. If they spend 100 rupees for producing a product, they will be spending 200 rupees for its marketing. So we have a population of almost 140 crore, 14 billion population, 140 crore, 1.4 billion. And Telangana we have about 4 crore population. Most of the people doesn't know we have so much of our heritage, our monuments, our culture. We have to propagate. We have to inculcate the habit of going and visiting the places. It's not just for the fun sake alone, that also changes their mindset and improves the culture. So in the process, now, and the economic impact and employment. And my appeal to all the citizens of the state and also the country, visiting the places. If you take in Europe and the advanced countries, they spend at least 2 days. 2 days they go to visit places, 2 days they spend for tourism. Whereas in our places, normally we don't even, though we have got a lot of time, they spend mostly on the digital and WhatsApps and like that. See, that's the reason. Now, once again, I thank our Honorable Chief Minister for providing free buses to women. Mahilalaku free bus, which the bus. So, వాళ్ళను కూడా టెంపుల్స్కే కాదు, we have to take them to the tourism places also. See, it is an opportunity. Life is only one. I don't believe in rebirth. We can't build such monuments, such structures, such temples. Everyone has to visit and see. So we have to, in addition to providing or the creating infrastructure and basically the basic necessities. I'm sorry to say, basically, if a tourist, they wants to go a certain place, they can't stay for more. They have to go in the morning, they have to come back in the evening. There are no accommodation. There are no basic necessities. So we have to provide. So in this aspect, my request with the hoteliers, along with building 5-star hotels, let us think of the middlemen. You can also go for the different types of accommodations, even the portable ones, which are mostly available even in most of the countries, so that any tourist can stay for 2 or 3 days. They can spend leisure time and visiting. For all the tourists, whatever the money you spend, that also generates employment. As our friend said, if you build one room, hotel room, that provides employment for 10 unemployed youth. It also provides self-employment also. So, so we have to create, this kind of facilities and also roadside amenities. If you go to the foreign countries, all along the roads, you will find lot of places where. So similarly, we're also planning now. Recently, we constituted a advisory board for promotion of tourism and also for culture and also for restoring culture also with all the literates and also the other people. So tourism serves as a passport to showcase Telangana's culture to the world. And our tourism tourism has to contribute by 2047, the tourism contribution should be around 10% of the GDP, gross domestic product. Now it is very negligible percentage. So in future, definitely this sector contributes a lot. And what we are expecting, the investments for the private sector. Recently, we have came out with a tourism policy in which we are also providing lot of incentives in different ways. It is an opportunity for the investors also. They can grab this opportunity. And the tourism department has got lot of properties which are lying idle also. So in proportion to its value, we wanted to generate revenue and providing facilities for the tourists. I think I need not specify about the ancient places, heritage, right from Shatavahanas to Kakatiyas. But 2000 history is there. So lot of and Telangana heritage is very much unique, and its architectural fusion like Qutub Shahi, Kakatiya sculptures, there are many, and also this vibrant festivals are there, and arts and crafts, and this also helps the handicrafts people who are doing this small business. That also helps for them for their product. And Telangana's are very kind-hearted and straightforward and value empathy and truth, as expressed by our poet Potana. So there are a lot of things. My request with you all, with this event, the message has to go throughout the state, throughout the country, and also globally. And let us create infrastructure on par with international standards, and also for the middle class and lower class people. And the coming few days, what you have seen all these decades earlier was different, and now what you are going to see in future is going to be totally different. Definitely, to fulfill the aspirations of the people, we are going to promote tourism, and also recently we launched a website in which the hassle-free, one need not ask for anything, whether it is transport or accommodation or even the safety-wise. So we are also coming out with all the details, all in one sort of thing. And with this, I thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
May I request Honorable Minister for Forests Endowment and ఏమైనా వ్యూస్ చెప్తారా మీరేమన్నా
respected dignitaries, distinguished delegates, esteemed investors, industry leaders, innovators, media people, and friends. I am delighted to join you all today at this prestigious global summit. I extended my warm greetings to everyone present on the dais and off the dais, and to all our international and national partners who have gathered here with a shared vision for progress. Telangana stands today as one of India's most dynamic, forward-looking and investment-friendly states. Under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Reddy Garu, we are committed to building a future that is sustainable, inclusive and globally competitive. There is a beautiful saying in our tradition, Vruksho Rakshita Rakshitaha. It reminds us when we protect trees, trees protect us. This is more than slogan, it is a way of life. It teaches us that the future of humanity and the future of our planet are deeply connected to our forests and green spaces. The government of Telangana is committed to expand greenery and tackling the challenges of climate change. Telangana has a total area of 1,12,077 square kilometers. Out of this, around 21,179 square kilometers is forest land, which is nearly 19% of the state's area. When we add trees covered outside forests, our total green cover reaches 22%. This reflects the continuous efforts of the state to increase and preserve green spaces. We are also promoting responsible ecotourism that protects nature while supporting the livelihood of local communities. Telangana is naturally blessed with rivers, lakes, grasslands, wildlife sanctuaries, and well-known tiger reserves like Amrabad and Kaval. Our protected forest areas spread over 7,200 square kilometers offer tremendous potential for ecotourism initiatives. To utilize this potential, the government has introduced an ecotourism framework under the Tourism Policy 2025-30 with the Telangana Forest Development Corporation as the nodal agency. Our guiding principle is very simple: less structure, more experiences. This means visitors should enjoy nature and wildlife without disturbing the environment. We encouraging private participation, creating jobs, providing trainings and building hospitality skills in rural areas so that ecotourism becomes an engine of inclusive development. Today, Telangana has 13 ecotourism circuits and places of heritage and spirituality like Ramappa and Sri Shailam are being connected with nature-based tourism. We have launched a new ecotourism brand called Deccan Wood and Tales. I am happy to share that tiger numbers in Amrabad Tiger Reserve have grown significantly, reaching 36 in 2024. This is a proud achievement for our forest and wildlife protection teams. New destinations like Nandipet, Tadwai and Pakal are being developed with guided forest treks and improved visitor facilities. A dedicated online booking app is also being planned to enhance tourist experience. Through such initiatives, the state is moving towards its goal of achievement net zero emission by 2047. Friends, apart from forest and environment, I am holding the charge of endowment department. Our department is responsible for more than 12,000 temples in Telangana. Out of these, around 695 temples generate income and over 3,500 temples operate through their own land revenues. The government is currently providing financial support to more than 6,400 temples that lack resources for even basic daily rituals. The promote Vedic education, we are running institutions that teach Veda, Agama, Sanskrit and traditional arts. We are also allocating funds through Common Good Fund, that is CGF, for temple renovation and constructions, especially in tribal and backward areas. We are extending support to priests and temple workers who are financially vulnerable. Through the Priest Welfare Fund, we are helping them with education, healthcare, housing, marriage assistance and retirement benefits. Telangana is a land of rich culture and living traditions. I am happy to say that Bathukamma has been officially recognized as the state festival. We are also taking strong measure for the development of Sammaka Sarlamma Medaram Jatara, one of the largest tribal fairs in the country. Permanent infrastructure works are underway to support the growing number of devotees from multiple states. We successfully conducted Saraswati Pushkaralu 2025 with the participation of nearly 30 lakh devotees. We have started early planning for Godavari Pushkaralu, which are going to come on 2027, to ensure a smooth and safe experience for pilgrims. Going forward, we aim to develop temple tourism through 4 major circuits connecting historic and mythological temples with culture and heritage. Our vision includes iconic temples such as Jogulamba, Manyamkonda, Vikarabad, Anantagiri, Yadagiri Gutta, Ramappa, Bhadrachalam, Vemulavada, Medaram, Basara, and many others. Keeping Vision 2047 in mind, master plans are being prepared to improve facilities, boost tourism, and preserve our spiritual heritage for future generation. Before I conclude, I want to say that our efforts in forest environment, ecotourism, and temple development are not merely administrative programs. They are investments in people, culture, biodiversity, and sustainable growth. I thank the organizers, participating institutions, entrepreneurs, and all distinguished guests for making this summit meaningful and impactful. Together, let us build a greener, stronger, and globally connected Telangana. Thank you all your support. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your very elaborate, very wonderful address. May I now, before we conclude, request Mrs. Kranti, Managing Director, Telangana Tourism Development Corporation, to highlight some of the initiatives and probably some responses from this audience who comprise of a very diverse professionals from different fields, madam. I pass it on to you.
So in order to achieve the policy initiatives and the Vision 2047 targets, so from Tourism Department, we are working on 3-4 main initiatives. One is experiential tourism. So we have taken up around 10 tourism clusters where master plans are being developed, and any tourist who goes to this tourist destination will be given 10 to 15 unique activities which the tourist can take up. For example, if someone is visiting Nirmal district, so they will be able to view the waterfalls in the nearby Adilabad district like Kuntala, Pochera, do jungle safari near Jannaram, and do boating at Kadem, and spend time with the local artisans of Nirmal who are doing beautiful handicrafts and paintings, and taste the local delicacies of the district, and visit Basara temple. So all the main attractions which are within 100 kilometers of the tourist destination, we are going to develop master plans, and so that every tourist will have these unique experiences, and we are going to market it and promote it together. In this, the local handicrafts, handlooms, culinary, all aspects we are looking at, so that a comprehensive development of the area is taken up. And these master plans will be in place for the upcoming 10 to 15 years. And while doing so, we'll also identify projects, shelf of projects for future tourism development. So what are new tourism infrastructure can come up in these areas to attract more tourists. And these shelf of projects will be also opened up for investors who can come and provide unique tourism opportunities. Along with this, we are also working on 4 new age tourism products. One is MICE 2.0. Already Hyderabad is an established MICE hub. Along with that, we are going to develop further convention centers capacity along with the entire ecosystem of having sufficient number of budget hotels, 4-star and 5-star hotels, so that Hyderabad is the most preferred MICE destination at global level. Along with that, medical tourism, we are forming a medical tourism society which will help in branding the medical infrastructure present in Hyderabad at international level, and also liaison with Ministry of External Affairs, Corporate Affairs, Civil Aviation, to have better airline connectivity and process the visa issues, so that even we can attract medical value tourists also to Hyderabad. And then we are working on film in Telangana and wedding tourism, because as I said, Telangana has everything to offer, from heritage to nature to wildlife to water bodies, etc. So it holds huge promise for these 2 tourism initiatives. So to sum it up, we are also offering custom tours, because many national, international tourists who are coming, we would like to customize the itinerary based on the individual preferences. So if any tourist is coming and if they would like to select the destinations and select the hotel of their choice, vehicle of their choice, if they would like to opt for guides or language interpreters, so from the corporation, TGTDC itself will be offering the entire customized itinerary along with guides who will go around and give a comfortable stay to the tourists. So these are some of the new initiatives which we are working on, and we look forward to collaboration with industry and hospitality industry also to help us to promote the Telangana tourism at national and international level. Thank you. We can, I think, do question and answer.
Because transport and we cannot.
Good morning. As an outdoorsy, I request both the departments to develop camping sites in Telangana with the best infrastructure and amenities in possible areas. Revenue for both departments. And for the forest department, thank you for conducting the birdwalk festivals in northern Telangana. Koval Tiger Reserve is laid over 5 lakh acres. And
can you just be very crisp? Because we don't have much. What is your question to? And whom is it?
In Kagas Nagar area, lakes and dense forest is available. And in northern Telangana, please spread your wings for the tourist department and forest department. Ecotourism will do well because the decentralization of the both departments will increase the revenue. And every time everyone is focusing only centralized by Hyderabad and only what Ahmedabad and Anantagiri.
Sorry. So that means an integration between tourism and forest departments and also beyond Hyderabad. You want to take it?
Yes.
Right.
See, as you said, both with the tourism department and the forest department, both together, Whoever the tourist comes there, we're trying to provide the facilities, and also even we're trying to create for the stay for 2 or 3 days. Even wherever the water ponds or water the bodies are there, we are going to promote what we call water sports. And wherever the tigers are there, we are trying to providing water safaris in different places. Now I think there are only 2-3 places. We are going to trying to extend also. And as I said, what you have seen earlier is different. What you are going to see shortly, we are trying to care every part, and including providing the basic necessities also. And whoever comes there, if not permanent structure, we are trying to provide temporary structures also for their stay, and also the security, and also it all the whatever the tourism places we have selected 27 places, out of which the prime places we are also trying to provide a platform for performing cultural activities in different art forms. They are also have to get some income. So now they're struggling for their survival. We're also providing that facility also that helps both for them and also for attracting tourists. Thank you.
మేము టెంపుల్ టూరిజం కానీ ఇకో టూరిజం కానీ చేయడానికి చాలా స్పాట్స్ మా దగ్గర ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి ఉన్నాము. దాంతోపాటుగా టూరిజంను కూడా కలుపుకొని 3 కూడా కలిపి మేము ఒక సర్క్యూట్ టైప్లో డెవలప్ చేయాలనేది మా యొక్క ఆలోచన. ప్లేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి కానీ మేము పీపీపీ మోడ్లో పోవాలనేది మా యొక్క ఆలోచన. ఎందుకంటే గవర్నమెంట్ టేకప్ చేస్తే మెయింటెనెన్స్లో కొంత ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. ఎవరైనా విజిటర్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మనకు మెయింటెనెన్స్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ అనేటివి చాలా ముఖ్యం. పార్ట్నర్షిప్ వాళ్ళు చాలా బాగా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తారు, అప్పుడు విజిటర్స్ ఎక్కువగా వచ్చేటువంటి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. అదేవిధంగా మాకు టెంపుల్స్కు కూడా త్రూ అవుట్ తెలంగాణ నూక్ అండ్ కార్నర్ విలేజ్లో కూడా మాకు ల్యాండ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆ ల్యాండ్స్లో కూడా మీరు ఏదైతే పెట్టాలనుకుంటారో మీరు వచ్చి ఆ ల్యాండ్ దేనికి సూటబుల్ అనుకుంటారో ఆ సూటబుల్ ఉన్నదానికి మీరు అప్లికేషన్ పెట్టుకుంటే మేము దాన్ని కూడా లీజుకి ఇస్తాం. మీకు లీజుకి ఇస్తే మీరు అక్కడ ఏదంటే అది కూడా మీరు పెట్టుకోవడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. మరి ఇటు మాకు ఫారెస్ట్ పెరిఫెరల్ ఏరియా ఏదైతే కొంతవరకు మాకు ఉంటుందో అక్కడ కూడా మేము ఈ యొక్క ఇకో టూరిజం డెవలప్ చేస్తూ అక్కడ లోకల్లో ట్రైబల్స్ ఏవైతే హ్యాండీక్రాఫ్ట్స్ అట్లాంటివి తయారు చేస్తారో వాళ్ళతోటే షాప్స్ పెట్టించి అక్కడ ఇన్కమ్ వాళ్ళే తీసుకునే విధంగా తప్పకుండా రావచ్చు. మా అఫీషియల్స్ని కలవచ్చు. మీకు ఎక్కడ కావాలంటే అక్కడ, మీకు ఎలాంటి ఫెసిలిటీస్ కావాలంటే అలాంటి ఫెసిలిటీస్ సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాయి.
Ministers, we conclude this session, but కొంతమంది ఇంకా ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ మినిస్టర్ ఇన్ కేస్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ ఇస్ గివెన్ ఒక 2-3 minutes కొంతమంది కలుస్తా అంటున్నారు సార్ సెషన్ ఆర్ ఒక్క తీసుకోమంటారు. ఓకే క్విక్లీ.
Minister Secretary, we represent a group of almost 200 physicians, mostly US. So we are sending patients to different places of India, and we also come here. So we run a tech platform where we almost get every day 1,000 leads to come to India for the treatments. So most of them are outside Hyderabad. So we want some specific, I would say, liaising or a specific cell from the tourism department too, in addition to the health one. So we can redirect, and then they can probably consider Hyderabad as one of the destinations for the medical and also for the wellness and the other things.
Okay. Thank you. I think basically you're looking at medical. Last of the session, and I request Honorable
Yeah, as you suggested, to overcome that problem for any medical purpose, medical tourists, will create a platform. No, no. Okay, we'll create a platform, we'll publicize it so that all the are faced through a platform, by a website, we'll create a cell for that with a small group of people to take care of only the medical tourism people and also the others, whoever the farm sector, whatever is there. We'll take care. The suggestion, welcome your suggestion.
We end this session and thank you all of you for your wonderful inputs. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to all the speakers for illuminating Telangana's tourism story with such richness and depth. So may I request Ms. Kranti to present the mementos. These are also the Pochampalli shawls. Please put your hands together for all the speakers for giving us the insight on the heritage, creativity and the sustainable planning coming together to shape vibrant destinations. Thank you so much to Garu and also Rekha Garu. Thank you so much, ma'am. Our next session will start immediately. The shawls have geographic indicators with them that shows that they've been directly from the weavers and directly from Pochampalli. The mask artwork of Cheriala. The second day today, with the second session will be starting within a few minutes. The Telangana Rising Global Summit here at the hall number 3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
I thank Honorable Ministers, Shri Jupalli Krishnarao Garu and Srimati Konda Surekha Garu, Sunita Bhagwat ma'am, Director Nitim and the esteemed panelists and all the delegates who are present here for attending the panel discussion. I also thank the media who are present here and also the agency who has assisted us in conducting the panel discussion. Thank you one and all. I also thank the MC.